All right. Hi, y'all. It's Lindsay here. And it is 9:36 on a Wednesday night. And I'm sitting at my desk, still doing work. My wife is downstairs, still doing work. My dog is sleeping next to me for moral support. And, it's been a long day. It's been a long week. It's been a long last 8 months. And I don't know about you all, but I have been feeling like I'm in a funk, feeling stressed out, feeling like all the feedback that I'm getting from parents, from students, from administrators sometimes is negative. I'm not Zooming enough, or I'm Zooming too much. I'm not grading their work fast enough, but I should be really, easy on them and not hold them to all of these crazy due dates. I am giving them too much work, or I'm not giving them enough, or I'm not calling enough parents because of grades, but I'm also failing too many of them. And it's kind of demoralizing, the amount of work that I do, the fact that I'm still sitting at my desk at 9:30 p.m. on a Wednesday, and I'm still not done. I still have probably another 2 hours of work to do before I'm actually ready for tomorrow. And it's not going to be what I want it to be. It's not going to be perfect. And there's going to be students who aren't going to be there, and then they're going to be confused. And there's very little control I have over that, and that's hard. And I have been hearing from colleagues, and I think that you all feel like this too. And what I wanted to do is think for a moment, because when I am in therapy, sometimes I have these moments too, right? Where I spiral and I feel like there's nothing that I can do that's right. And my therapist will compliment me, and I have a really hard time taking compliments. And she will say, well, if you asked your wife, what would she say? If you asked your mom or your dad before he passed away, what would he have said? And, I'll tell her, and she'll say, see, there's your proof that you did enough, that you are enough, that, you give enough to people. And so what I wanted to do today is talk to you and give you some proof that you are doing enough. You are doing more than enough. You are incredible. And you should be so proud of the work that you've done. So let me name, just a few things that teachers have done in the last 4 months. That is incredible. So let's see. Evidence number 1, you learned an entirely new learning platform in days while waiting for a mandated curriculum that we ended up not even using. So you spent a lot of time just biding your time waiting to learn the platform. And so in fact, you actually learned it in way less time than you could have. You have transferred work and plans that you have worked years to create and perfect in the classroom, and you have completely changed it into an online format in a way that students can access and can learn from. You have undergone insane schedule changes in which you didn't even know what you were teaching until 48 hours before you had to start teaching it. You have huge class sizes that of 40 plus students. You've had grade books that have disappeared and then reappeared, and you have made really freaking difficult decisions. Like, you have had to decide literally between your health and your life, and the life and health of your family members, and your job. And that is not a hard decision, and whatever decision you made is admirable and brave. Not everyone in the world has to make decisions like that. You have bought new supplies. You have paid for Wi-Fi. You have bought headsets. You have bought mice. You have bought new computers so that you could teach, because the tools that were given to us were not enough. You have rushed into school if your Wi-Fi wasn't working at home because you were so worried about the students, only to find that it's the district Wi-Fi and the district stuff that's down. You have spent extra hours helping our special education and our ELL students so that they can feel supported. You have worried for hours into the night about your students' mental health and their ability to connect with you and their peers. You have called and you have emailed and you have done everything that you can to make sure that students feel seen and loved and appreciated. I am in numerous group chats where pretty much our entire day is spent talking about what we can do better and sharing things and, making sure that we all feel supported. You have helped your teachers take care of each other. I have had some of the most insightful and honest and vulnerable conversations about our own mental health with my colleagues, and you all have been holding each other up and championing one another when no one else would. You've done everything and more. And so that's your proof. That's a ton of evidence. That's a lot of work that you have done in the last 4 months. Was any of it perfect? Probably not, but that's not your job. Your job is to be a human and to teach kids. And what you have shown kids, no matter who you are, no matter if you've been struggling, what you have shown them is that when you hit a difficult road, you keep going and you fight and you teach. And you have taught them so much, even if you don't feel like it's been a lot. But you have been an example to them and their parents and everyone on what hard work is. And you have done it with a measly salary and, little support. And so, I don't know. I'm just here to be your hype man, to say that you are insanely amazing and brave and strong. And even if you feel like you are crawling to this fall break, I just want you to know that you are awesome and you've done so much. And you have every right to be angry and to grieve and to be sad and to be demoralized, and that is okay. But you can also, at the same time, be proud of the amount of work you have done and the changes and the inspiration that you have inspired in our students. I know that even if they're not saying it, that they are so grateful for all of the work that you have done, and they know that you care. And, maybe there are a few comments from people that are going to tell you that you're not doing enough, but you are. And you deserve this break next week. So take care of yourself and spend some time away from your computer and try not to feel guilty about it, because you deserve it. And you are not going to be able to do work that is going to be helpful for your students if you don't take care of yourself. So that's just my little pep talk. I want to be your hype man because you all are just freaking magical. So that's my little 9:30 p.m. pre-fall break pep talk. So have a good night.